Hey guys, Hazzy here, and yep, this is some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. Any of you that have watched any of my videos before would have known that I don't really post Modern Warfare 3 gameplay because I don't really enjoy it that much. But in this gameplay I go 60 to 16 with the Barrett, and it's quite a fun little gameplay, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. And today I'm going to be talking about my kind of backstory with Call of Duty, how I started, when I started, and what I've been through. So let's talk about that for a bit. I started off playing Call of Duty 2 back in 2003 when I was in year 4 at school. So yeah, I was pretty young when I started. Actually managed to play that competitive, but when teams started going abroad for tournaments, obviously I was a bit too young, so I couldn't go with them. So I started playing at a pretty early age compared to a lot of you guys. I actually remember waiting, for Call of Duty 3 to come out, and obviously if anyone's played that game, they'll know it was a huge letdown and it's absolutely terrible. I know some people enjoyed it, but I really didn't. Back in COD 2, the community was very small, everyone knew each other, all the big players knew each other, and no one kind of boasted about how good they were, which is, another thing I'm going to talk about is how much the community's changed, and I don't really like that. COD 2 to me is still my favourite Call of Duty. There was no perks, there was aim down sights, but not a lot of people actually used it. Sniping in it was incredible. It was very fun. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, the community was probably my favourite part about that. Managed to get in the top 100 worldwide on that game on the leaderboards, which for me was pretty impressive, seeing as my age was then. And yeah, that's probably the highlight of my Call of Duty history. And the other being obviously Call of Duty 4, which to me is the godfather of the Call of Duties at the moment. That has to be a lot of people's favourite. It's my second favourite, after COD 2. But yeah, I really enjoyed COD 4. COD 4 is also where the community was the best. It was where not really a lot of clan channels existed. It was mostly just single players like Kai08, Blackouts, NSL, all those big guys. I'm sure a few of you have heard of them, and a lot of people looked up to them, and that's mainly where quickscoping in general kicked off. Those are back in the days where everyone had a dazzle, and HD PVRs were things people like the top optic members had, and everyone else could just dream that they had a PVR at that time. So yeah, that probably is my second favourite Call of Duty, and then brings me on to World of War. World of War I kind of have mixed feelings about, because to start with it was a great game. It's something new. It had gone back to World War 2, so all of the Call of Duty 2 players got very excited when they announced that. But after a while, kind of got sick of it quite quickly. I didn't really know what to think of it. Didn't really get into it too much. Sniping in it was a bit iffy. I didn't really like the snipers. I found that the submachine guns in that game were way too overpowered, very unbalanced. Yeah, there was something about World of War I didn't enjoy. I did enjoy the fact you could take the scopes off the snipers completely, I think, and that was a great thing. I had a lot of fun using that, especially when it came to no scoping without a scope on. I mean, it was like back in COD 2. COD 2 had the smallest crosshairs in the world. You could no scope someone from across the map first shot every time. It was that small. But that's what made the game fun. A lot of reaction shots were big in Call of Duty 2. Then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and this is where I sort of lost a lot of hope in Call of Duty. It started off good until people found out, you know, what the main guns were that people would use to try hard, and I just, when it first came out, I could not get any clips on it. Yeah, it was just UMPs, silenced every day. That's all anyone used. And then someone found out about one-man army noob tubes, and you know, a lot of people know about that. Then trick shotters came, and as some of you may know, actually, you know, this is going on a different channel. I'm doing this to sort of prove myself, you know, if you were. But so none of you will know me. So a lot of the stuff I've been saying, no, none of you know who I am. Hey, I'm Hazzy. Nice to meet you guys. Anyway, yeah, trick shotters. I'm a kill feeder myself, so I don't really enjoy trick shotting. I admire the good trick shotters, but myself, no, I'm not into it. I find it far too annoying waiting until there's one person alive. I just like to run in and shoot everybody. So I've stayed a kill feeder, and I've stayed pretty old school as well. I like to call myself an old school player. I like old school editing, not loads of flashes and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I just like simple, little bit of rock music, a little bit of syncing, maybe a colour correction, that's not even needed, and you have yourself a nice montage. The old school montages have got to be a lot better. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2, no, didn't like it, still don't like it. And then Modern Warfare 3, it's alright, that's all I can really say about it. Far too many assault rifles being far too overpowered. I really don't like the fact that, you know, an ACR could take you out in 2 shots from halfway, well, not halfway, but all the way across the map. I find it very irritating as well when I'm trying and get clips like you're seeing now, and I'm failing. A bit of silence for that fail right there. Yeah, a lot of that happens to me. I find it pretty difficult to get clips in Modern Warfare 3, and I don't really enjoy playing it all that much. So yeah, that's a bit of background on my Call of Duty history and my opinions on the Call of Duties. Leave a comment below if you have any, you know, you disagree with me, and share your opinions as well. I'll try to get you guys involved a little bit. And also I just want to say, my current clan is KYP, and I have to say I love the guys that are in it, but I don't feel it's the clan for me. So at the moment I'm on trial basis for a tame kill feeding team. Hopefully that all goes well. Hopefully I manage to get in. Wish me luck on that. If that happens, that would be great. Yeah, that's about it. That's all my topics covered. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll leave you with I think a minute more gameplay. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, and see you guys later.
Someday we'll decide where we want to live out our lives. For now we're 2 sparks, tumbling along, keeping the heat on, even though summer's